I still like the way the fire looks on this main menu. Like, it's not perfect. It's kind of got like a little whooshiness to it that kind of makes it look a little like samey. It's like the same 10 frames over and over again. So it doesn't look right. It doesn't look like real fire, but it's intense. It's got the passion of flame without any of the snappiness. Does that make sense? But the point is, hello Griffin. Hope you're having a good day. Sorry we have once again skipped out on Pokemon. But we're back with Oblivion.
We, Akatsuki,
And hello,
delivered.
I was tempted to say we should play anyway, but I know Riesling would feel bad, and then you would feel bad, so we're here. I did move a little bit off stream. A plane of Oblivion. Like, yeah, Oblivion itself, at least what we've seen in the gates, is very unnatural. So much lava. But hello, I'm back. As I said, I moved a little off stream. I wanted to go and put stuff up in my house, so I did. And I almost did some other things. But I decided not to do them, just because. Perfect madness, longsword. Another small thing is I realized what a problem we had was. So, as you may know, I have negative willpower. I had negative other stats, but right now I only have negative willpower. I figured out why that is. This entire time, we've been getting punched. Like, my bones have been cracking and breaking, and I've been getting infected with wounds that are not represented on active effects, because it's not an effect. It's just a status of life. The short summary of it is, my body be bad. And I didn't realize it. I needed to take medicine. So I came back to the house and made a bunch of medicine. And then I was like, there's gotta be an easier way to do this, right? There is. What you can do is you can go to one of the shrines or the chapels or whatever and pray to the gods that your body will stop being bad. Please, Lord, make it so my bones don't crickety-crack every time I take a step.
Please, by all means.
Shut up. I'm monologuing here. But there is one... Yeah, that's the problem, though, isn't it? And it's not a disease. I mean, I guess they might be qualified as a disease, but it's not on the thing. But yeah, that does summarize the issue. Repent your crimes, wicked one.
Yes?
I have a bounty.
With you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods.
I have a bounty, and therefore I cannot do that. I don't know what to do about that part. I am a horrible, horrible criminal who accidentally smacked a guard once. I believe, according to this, my bounty is 67. 67 is my bounty. Because I smacked that guy one time. Can I talk to any guard?
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end.
Oh, I guess so.
Take any stolen goods you...
There you
Here's
go.
the procedure. We go to the castle. First, we search you, confiscate any stolen goods.
I don't have any
Then
stolen
you pay your
goods.
fine,
All of them are in a
and we
box.
release you.
I think the only stolen goods I have are a key and some bone meal. Which are all in a box, so it's fine. Alright, well that was easy. Where am I? Do you think this fall would kill? We're gonna find out. No. I meant to just jump on the edge of the bridge and look down. But... gravity had other plans. Gravity came up behind me and was like, today's your lucky day, and then pushed me. I think I have to go in the town. Exactly, all my bones are already broken. It's a good point. I can't break them any further. But yeah, now I know how this game's system works. I feel like there should really be a thing that's like, you are affected by all of these. Does it really grate on your skin? Are you not feeling the gratification? I don't know where I'm going. This way the chapel? I really wish there was a button for... This way. Really wish there was a button for... just the mini-map of the area I'm in. Oh. That would require me to be sneaky, though, right? I have to, like, sneak around. I mean, maybe it would be funny to do that without any sneak ability, but... Rejoice through faith, your afflictions are banished! So now... my stats should be normal, right? Yes. Hooray. I am no longer horribly crippled. Through the power of both science and faith. Mostly science. I cleared most of that myself, but I didn't have any willpower ingredients. And I don't know which ones do that, so I didn't wish to go hunting. Cannot go that far at all. Thieves go. What about Chameleon? Would that help? But my plan was to go back to the Shimmering Isles. Yeah, I have chameleon armor. And I could probably find something. Do I have any illusions? I got charm, that's about it. I could just start walking up to people and charming them.
Interesting. Go on. Do you know what happened to Mercator Hosidus? I haven't seen him at the
Oh,
castle
it's this guy.
lately.
Not a chance.
Look at him, he's come so
Oh,
far.
my. How are you?
He's talking to people.
I don't really feel comfortable.
What? Why not?
Yes, I think... No. Wait.
What? But we were buddies. I killed a guy for you. Hang on. Oh, I have Blessing of Mania? Frenzy on target.
Leave me alone. I can't talk right.
You're lucky I just paid my bounty.
I can eat.
Have a...
Thank. Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
Can't believe Eldy made me fight for that guy. Big old jerk. I'm sure this is just a thing to because they were too lazy to write, like... Ta-da! They were too lazy to write comments, like, for the end of that quest. So he's just like, I can't talk to you anymore. Because then they'd have to reference whatever you did. And you could have done a lot of things. But, like, he should at least be friendly. Right? But no. He hates me. Oh well. At least he seems to be doing well for himself. That's all that matters, right? Right. Welcome back to the Shimmering Isles. Oh wait, this will take... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Hmm? Oh no, I am on this side. Okay. Right. Boy, I wish I had a map. But how are you two? Hope you're doing well. And really, at this point, if... I don't know. If we want to play Pokemon, we probably just should. Doesn't seem like we can line up the timelines. Which is sad, but... what else can we do? Ow, ow, ow. You wanna fight? Ow. I don't know. At this rate, that guy's gonna take over the world. And that won't be fun. I don't know why I keep checking the map. I have a compass. Or what was his plan? Blowing it up? One of the two. Don't like that. Nope, you stay hungry. I think I prefer the spider girls over whatever this is. Oh, it is very aware of my presence. The noble. Wow. Well, I'm just sit here and do this for a second. So I did try to think of other ways to make this interesting. Crowd control isn't in yet, I think. But I don't know what we would do. I've seen people do other silly things for Skyrim, since it's been out. Like, do this without... oh. Without using stamina. I'm like, I don't know if that's even possible in this game. It's like, just doing this uses stamina. Like, how would you fight? Or like... It's always books. Books are the biggest criminal for this, yeah. It's a mess first time you've been here. If it's a bookstore, I could see that just being how a bookstore is. You know, kids running in and... Are there kids in this game? Well, either way. Hypothetical kids running in, just shoving books off shelves. Yeah, I don't think there are. There are no children in Oblivion. That was just a Skyrim thing. I guess they thought that it would be better if the apocalypse didn't have any children. Which, you know, fair. Very fair. And then in Skyrim, when they made Skyrim, they were like, you know what? Like, it's weird that there are no kids. So they opted to add in annoying children that you cannot hurt. Without the use of mods and or console commands. This lake can't hurt me, because I defy gravity. I'm heavier than water, but not... Or, no, I'm lighter than water, but heavier than air? Uh-oh. Actually, look at this guy. That's not too bad. I mean, it's gross, because it's a bug. It's got this weird, kind of... eggplant body. But, like, the head's kind of cute. The way it's shuffling forward. I'm sorry you have such a pain life. I'll take that. Probably because they didn't think about it. You know? It's also, like, a lot of games didn't have children unless it was about a kid. Like, I'm not sure if the second Zelda had any kids in them. I don't really know. Guess I'll see if it's in this thing. It is not in this thing. I have no reason to be here. You know, Link to the Past had a couple kids. But it was about a kid. Like, doing stuff. And Mario's didn't have any kids until, you know, Mario was a baby. I think. Well, do the Koopalings count as kids? Or that's just Nintendo. A lot of games just avoided having kids because it was kind of just a weird thing to add, I guess. Especially in a combat-oriented game. Do they count? They don't do anything childlike, and you just bonk them on the head and leave. Aha. Never thought about having kids, because they didn't exist. If they don't exist in Oblivion, then they don't exist at all. Obviously. Wow, ×1 damage killed that? Alright. Nah, kids are a pain. So I don't blame anyone if they're like, nah, I don't really want kids. It's like, yeah, okay, that's fair. I don't care. You know, my cousins have 2 kids each now, and all they do is just scream at them and get upset every time I see them. And it's like, well, that's what you wanted. You know, there are plenty of times where they're happy, but it's mostly been screaming. I thought that would be a loading zone. I don't know why. Okay. A deceased Scallon? Am I fighting a zombie? And imagine if all they could do cause trouble. I don't think they do anything but just yap at you in Skyrim. You're not allowed to hurt them in any way, which is fine, but I think all they do is just follow you around and make noise. Yeah, I think you have enough technical kids as is. Yeah, at least they don't have diapers. I think. Can you adopt kids? I wouldn't know. Not a thing I would have looked into. I can't see this guy, but I can see the arrows sticking out of his skin. Hey, guy, sneaking doesn't work. I can see you. I've contracted blight. Whatever will I do? If only I had such a easy to use ability. And it's gone. But why would you adopt kids in Skyrim? What use is that? Can you give them a sword? Make an immortal warrior? How dare you put a door in front of me that leads to a wall? Lawless topaz. Okay, what? I don't know where I'm going. What? You're alive? Not anymore. Grand adventure we're having. Walking around in circles. So he took it down and he 200 children. Carrying a 200 flower basket is technically over uncovered. Good pickpocketers are also to kill, loot, and resurrect. Wow. That doesn't summarize child raising, then I don't know what else would. Like, dear, you need to put down all of your flower baskets. You can't carry those around with you. No! Alright, I guess it's down to the resurrection pit for you. But I don't want to go there and put down the flower baskets. No. And then you explode her. Just blow her up with fireballs and bring her back to life. Yeah. I mean, it was entirely their fault. Unless you put all those flower baskets on her. Am I? Alright, empty room. Gotta love this place. Gotta love the Shimmering Isles. Everything is up in her pockets. Ah, I see. And that includes a bunch of flower baskets, I guess. Either way, not a thing I would have bothered doing. I had enough trouble adopting a helper. What was the first girl that joined you? As like a companion? Like Lydia or something? Lydia? Yeah, Lydia, because I had trouble keeping her alive, that's for sure. Although, Medivh, he hated Skyrim, honestly. He didn't like playing it at all. But one thing he did like doing was going on a quest where you could sacrifice someone, and he would just, for some reason, sacrifice Lydia every time. I don't know. He just didn't like her. Uh-oh. Go ahead. Also, I already guarantee adoption after killing a child's parents after committing a crime by bribing the guards and calming the child for a certain period. Also, for children to reach the acceptance phase when it becomes possible to open dialogue with them again. So you can kill their parents, console them about how their parents were obviously the worst, and how you're the best, and then you can adopt them. Might be where I came from. Not where I mean, is that the worst thing ever? It's not great, that's for sure. Wow, been here. Squished a bug and it just gets stuck on the wall. Oh, chair. I don't... I guess my only thought is, like, what child in that game would you really want to go through all the effort for? Like, is there a diamond harvesting child or something? Why did you do that, Griffey? Why did you murder a child's parents just so you could be their parent? Oh, wow. This poor bug. Because her parents sucked. I mean, I guess. But you didn't have to... I mean, I guess that's you taking responsibility. But if her parents sucked and, you know, you wanted better for her, I guess I could justify killing them and adopting her. Yeah. I think that would be too much effort for me. I would probably just murder the parents and move on, but... You know, maybe give her like 5,000 gold or something. Toss her to the Jarl. Huh. Like a dream about a dragon you see in your main quest. Oh no! Plot-related child. I got sneak attack for... Oh wow, he went invisible and yet he couldn't see me. Alright then. He forgot that becoming invisible also makes his eyes no longer reflect light, which means he cannot see. But you felt bad for the kids for having garbage parents, killed them, and then adopted them. Makes him work like farm all day and hates him because his wife tried giving birth to him. Oh, there's only one, huh? Yeah, I guess at that point it is just you taking responsibility. And that's fair. Oh, that guy. Wow, he's well known. Can't say I know him, but you know, it's me. It's the same thing. Well, great. If I ever play Skyrim, I guess we gotta go and murder a guy just to steal his kids. There's a good, stupid idea. Skyrim, but you adopt every child. Of course, I don't even know how many children are in that game. As an orphanage. I did know about that, but I didn't think... I never went there. that I can remember. I never went up and was like, "Hi, could I have one child, please? I'm hungry, for affection, or something." You know, I was like, "Oh, an orphanage when there's children in the game, and also there's dragons and trolls and giant demons. Oh my!" Like, yeah, I can understand there being an orphanage if there's children in the game, but I never talked to them. Around 18 adoptable ones, and how many have parents? If so, you need to add their number. This is taking a while to load. Who are the ones with parents? Oh, okay. Are there children that are not adoptable? I'm sure there's a mod out there that lets you adopt the ones that aren't adoptable. What's happening? One specific child cannot be adopted under any circumstances. Are they dead? She's a vampire in a... Okay, well, if she's a vampire, she's probably not actually a child. You know? Did I reset the game? That's probably gonna mess with the sound, though. Do we wait? I mean, the game's still active. Like, the tips are flying by. But... yeah, that does sound pretty awful. I mean, it's also the plot point of, like, 50,000 animes, but... it does sound pretty bad. Cannot regenerate magicka, but have a chance to absorb magic. That would be awful. I want a blue mage mod. A mod that is just, you can only buy spells that can't be cast at you, but otherwise you have to copy spells that are in the area. Like, you know, you can still copy self buffs that people cast on themselves. Yeah, but would you... I guess it depends on, like, what kind of vampire you are. Like, if you are a magical vampire, cool. If you can, like, do magical vampire stuff, then, you know, being a child, whatever. But, like, if you're in that tiny body and you don't have magic powers of any kind, it'd be awful, I think. Like, imagine, you are this 300-year-old vampire, and you still have to awkwardly, like, go grab a stepladder to get to your cabinets. Yeah, you can pull off the big puppy dog eyes, be like, "Don't blame me for biting them. I'm just a child. I don't know what I'm doing." But again, depends on the vampire, and I am so annoyed that this is still loading. What's happening? Can't open console either. Let's see. Masters. Stuck on loading. No, that's freezing. We are just stuck here. Yeah, I also think it'd be hard to, like, get anyone to take you seriously. Hello, Survivor. Welcome to loading screens. Isn't it a beautiful loading screen? You've only seen it maybe 35 times for more than 2 seconds. I guess. Yeah. The issue is it's gonna mess with the sound. I just know it. Alright, here we go. I'll keep an eye on the sound. Synchronizing cloud, don't. We shouldn't lose much because I went through a door. It probably autosaved. And... oh, okay. OBS kept the sound. Cool, cool. You know, it is still, like, a shame we didn't get a new Elder Scrolls game, but... like, you know, a real Elder Scrolls new game. But I'm happy to play Oblivion again. It's been fun. Especially all the parts where I don't remember anything that has happened, so... and... ah. Itching to play Skyrim, wow. Problem with Skyrim is, like, I've been through the beginning, like, quite a few times. So after I get through the beginning, I'm like, alright, now what do I do? And then I get bored and go play something else. Oh. Nice. You know, a lot of Skyrim things now are like, I'm gonna play Skyrim, but I'm blindfolded, and all these other silly challenge things. I'm like, should I do that? Not that I've ever played Skyrim on stream that I can think of. Uh-oh. Also, now that my destruction's maxed, I'm like, I should use my other abilities. Seems kind of difficult to level sword fighting, though. Whoops. Compared to magic, where I just go whoosh. What else was I gonna say? Is this the door I went through? I think so. Will it load?
Hello.
Destruction magic only. This is where I came from. And hello, Tronip. Hope you're having a good day. And yeah, I could see that. Because destruction magic has a lot of... I don't know. It's very different from this game. Why do you have a spoon? You don't have hands. Metal door. He is now deceased. Yeah, and stealth archery is still so enticing in that game. It kills everything. Okay, looks like the right way based on this red marker. Wait. Uh-oh. Goes outside. I have gone outside. On the plus side, it didn't freeze this time. So, there's that. I don't know if that was the same door, though. I'm in the right thing, right? Hello? Goodbye? Don't actually know what I'm looking for here. Up! Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, okay. He's behind me somehow. Managing to do like all the one hand. Stealth archer. Skewer is always broken because you didn't pick armor as a skill. Yep. Yep. I mean, playing with only like your major skills or whatever wouldn't be too bad of a thing, as long as you avoid stealth archery. Stealth on its own, like, that's harder. Like, if you had to go around and actually stab people with a dagger. Like, that's a little harder. Not by a lot, but... becoming a true assassin. But you're also, like, a serial killer kind of thing, so you only kill with your special daggers. Okay, we're back in here. Probably a pathway I didn't take. Having two separate markers is so annoying. Okay, what is my stupid... It doesn't even tell me. All it says is, I found the calming pants. This does not help me. I'm aware I have very calming pants on. Okay, I don't think I've been in here. Just a calling card that you only attack with knives. You just summon follower. Like, I'm a pacifist. I don't attack. This is a trap. But, you know, I've got friends to do that for me. I don't know if that's pacifism. I think that's just an evil summoner. Such as this one that summons rocks. With delayed sound effects. How do you lock a pot? Yeah, I don't... That's very loose pacifism. That's more like evil queen. What the... Speaking of summons... I'm silenced. Never mind. I was going to summon our friend, but... He did not, Oh. That looks like a friendly button to push. Oh. It didn't like staying pushed. Whoever plays and generally tries to fit. She's a book nerd. Sounds more like an evil queen. Getting escorts, summoning things to do away with her problems. And let me guess, she summons the biggest, scariest monsters to fight dragons and such. And hires knights. Looking for evil tomes to enhance her magic. I mean just tomes, not evil tomes. Marksman increased to 32. I really want to level up my sword, but how do I do that? And what does this do? Push the button. Sometimes a button is just a button. I'm sorry for teasing. I'm sure your OC is very passive and very kind, Griffey. Definitely doesn't antagonize. Or summon giant demons to fight her battles. I'm too lazy to make OCs. I could. Very easy. Like, we have Blobia here. What does Blobia do? Very kind. Liked to make little potions, but then realized that they're mostly pretty useless. Wants to use magical spells, but doesn't know any magical spells. Except for the few that she knows. So she usually just goes with sword, because the best magical weapon is stab. Wow. I kind of want to see what this axe looks like, because that picture is crazy. It's not as wide as it is in the picture. Do you see that? I guess it's pretty close, but it looks more pinched in the picture. But, you know, all the things I said about Blobia here is just what I made up for convenience, rather than a character. Which, you know, that's how I typically write whenever I'm writing anyways. It's just improvise. It's like I'm building with Lego bricks, but I don't really care about the color or what shape I'm making. I'm just like, I'm going to put these bricks here, and now I have a square, which is actually a tower, because I'm going to put more bricks here, and now it's got like a kind of tower look to it. Yeah, pretty much same, I guess. Except mine are not interesting. Likes to jump from places, even though the doctors he's talked to keep saying, like, if you keep jumping from cliffs like this, your legs are gonna break. How you are not in a wheelchair already is beyond me. Beyond medical knowledge. Alright, what in the world am I doing here? And now there's a thing saying I should go over here. Jeez! There's a thing saying I need to go here. But then, it's gone. Like, both of them... No, okay, this one goes to the Chatter Hall. The Cheddar Hall. Can you imagine that? Just a room that's like made of cheddar? What would you do? What the? You're alive? I thought you were a corpse. My bad. I'll fix that. I like playing as mages. Okay, it was just a room I didn't go to. Got it. It's frozen shut. The heck you mean? Wait, this is a room I've been to. It's just, there's nothing here. Ah. Be pretty stinky. What if it was like perfectly magically preserved cheese? Like, it's made of cheese that doesn't age or get dirty. It's just cheese. You can just rip off part of the wall and it'll grow back. But think about it, Griffey. Eventually, you'll have medicine. Or something. That lets you, like, resist that for a while, and you can just eat cheese. You can just tear off a piece of cheese, tear it into little pieces, and make a... Ah. Be held by any, but owned by none. What does that mean? Oh, I see. I see what I mean. Gotcha. You can rip it apart and make yourself a pizza anytime you want. Sell it. Infinite magic cheese. It disintegrates as soon as it leaves. Speaking of disintegrate, what? 10,000 points? Put on this necklace. It'll just make your armor and weapon explode. Oh, okay. Sounds reasonable. But see, if I played this or Skyrim with like a character kind of thing in mind, well... I'd have to like write down everything. Or not write it down, we'd have to come up with like some character quirks. Just to make it interesting. Okay, let's go to the last thing, which is somewhere. Do you want to travel to bliss? I've never known bliss, and yet I wish to be there all the time. Hmm? Got tired of teaching, so she stabbed every kid she could find, right? Oh yeah, the Shimmering Isles was huge when it came out. Especially if you compared it to, I don't know, horse armor.
Hello.
There she is.
Have you found any?
I brought you the pants.
The pants. The calming pants. Finally. These pants are key to my survival.
Wow, that's deep. What do you need these pants for?
Isn't it obvious? Do you know the #1 reason people die in a catastrophe?
Well,
do you? They panic.
But these pants will
not
keep me calm.
No way. I'll be calm and collected with these pants on.
That is a
ready for
great
action.
line. It's like, what a great line. Like, I'll be calm with these pants on. No apocalypse can terrify me.
The Amulet of Disintegration. Thank you. It's one of the keys to my safety in the coming times.
Why would you want to wear that?
Because
When they come for me, I'm not going to let them have my stuff. No way. Fine.
Alright, let's get the last thing. And yeah, that's what I said yesterday. The calming pants are probably just the most comfortable pants you could possibly imagine. Like, you're too hot, they're cold. You're too cold, they're warm. They put you in an ever state of just comfortable, like, snugginess. Where you could probably just, I don't know, put them on and have a perfect day. Things could be going horribly wrong, but it's okay. You're comfortable. Ah, it's a ring. What if they aren't comfy, but it makes you not notice?
Big head is always looking for the fork of horripilation.
It's a myth.
The fork of
Deluded
what?
Fool.
See you later. What?
Pike, the Knight of the Thorn, lives in Hale.
He's been living with Zoe Meline, looking for some ammo.
Yeah, if you don't notice they're uncomfy, then they're comfy.
Why? Look closely and you'll see a tiny skull. These pygmies used to live in the Shivering Isles until they were all eaten by grummites, poor dears. Here's a real oddity for you.
Dang,
an
they can
arm
see
of
me.
one of the gatekeepers. This one was killed by... Oh, I forget now.
I
A lovely
forget that.
specimen in any case.
Could I talk to her and be like, hey,
Up here is a little beauty. The Ring of Desiccation. Walk on water and breathe underwater at the same time.
that doesn't work.
Odd, if you think about it for a minute.
Yeah, that doesn't work, but sure.
I hope you've enjoyed the tour. Feel free to stay and browse for as long as you like. I
Alright.
hope you're enjoying the museum.
And I escape. Gives you the power to breathe and walk on water. Which doesn't make any sense, now that you think about it. You're underwater walking on the surface of the water upside down. Well... I was thinking more you could... I don't know. I guess that would be neat. You would be like a reflection. You could really freak people out with that. It's above me. But like if you can walk on the water and the water's also kind of like below you, you could probably not wear it, dive underwater, and then be like under the surface of the water, but walking on the water that's below the surface. Would you be able to move? I don't know how to get up there. Because I'm crazy. Time to go the scenic route.
Greetings.
I guess it's only walk on water. You can't grab the water. Like your hands and the rest of your body would still move normally, I think. I don't know. It's too much for my brain to handle. Wait, is she in the museum or something? No.
Yes?
Yes? Hello? Are you... Wait, is that my ring? No, 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 there. Use. Now she's over here.
How may I serve?
Tell me where the heck I'm going. There she is.
Have you found it? The Ring of Desiccation. Perfect. It does everything I need it to. A
Everything.
piece of craftsmanship.
It's great. But why? It's useless.
Is
Is it now?
You can't be too careful. It is. It is. You've done so well. You deserve
Uh-oh.
a reward. Let me teach you a special spell. It will
What
affect
is
all
it?
those around you. You might find it handy to cause confusion in your enemies. You know, when the time comes.
I've now learned Asjusa's paranoia. Cool. Greater power can be used once a day. Frenzy on touch. Level 25. But only for 10 seconds? I don't know, I kind of wanted to keep those pants. Why is there lettuce here? Whoops. I didn't mean to trespass. My bad. I thought that would lead outside. The pants were so calm and comfortable. Probably. I don't think she's wearing them right now. I don't think I could get away with picking her pocket. If that's what you're asking. I am curious if she has them in her pocket, though. The other two items were kind of useless. Admittedly. The other one blows up your armor and weapon, and the other one lets you walk on water. I can already do that. Murder is an option. That's always true. But wow, I am so easy for me to get lost over the stupidest things.
Blessings, citizen.
Hello. I'm back. Took a roundabout way to get here, but I'm back. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Alright. She does, in fact, have the calming pants and the ring on her. Not the amulet, though. Is she wearing it?
Thief! You won't get away with this!
I didn't take anything, though. I just looked in your pockets. It's not a crime to look into someone's pockets. It's just a crime to take something. Alright? Yeah, I know. Think it might be a crime in Oblivion. What do they know? They're ran by demons. Or daemons. Whatever. Work, work. Looking for calipers and tongs. How many does he need? And also, can I cheat? I view it as a crime. Ah, whatever. Yeah, it's a crime to just shove your money or some other things into someone's pocket. I could see that as kind of a crime. Unless, I don't know. I don't know if I'd say much if someone shoved money into my pocket. Unless they were like, I'm gonna be back for this later, don't do anything with it. Then I might be like, I'm just gonna drop it, dude. Take your stolen money. Yeah? Taking that stolen money? Well, you know, the whole concept of a lot of streaming stuff is just people shoving money in your pocket. I can't complain too much. It's not a crime in Skyrim to just look. Wow, who knew the Nords would have such a progressive way of thinking? I figured they would get mad about everything. And they do. Take that thing. Jeez. No reason to pick it. But I'm gonna pick it anyways. Let's go do other main quest stuff so we can actually do something with Sheogora. I don't know what he does. Is it that long? You know, if you told me they happened at the exact same time, I might have believed. Although I guess Oblivion Gate's not showing up anymore would make that impossible. Face. Okay, so this face does something. Well, that's cool. Your enchanted item is about to deplete. You might want to do something about that. Alright, I'll do something about that. What happens if it depletes? Does it blow up? That would be funny. I really wish I could do this very quickly, but I cannot. I do it one at a time, which is so fun. Oh, this one is 4,000? Okay. Guess I'll put $1,000 in there. Might as well. The Rise of the what? Aldmeri Dominion? I'm sure that's something I should know, but... Gate is opened elsewhere. Okay. Ah, the call. Yeah, you know what? That sounds vaguely familiar. Stinking elves always getting into trouble. Be very, very quiet. Got him. I've captured a soul! Aha! Move on. How dare you heal yourself? Oh, a staff. Sure. First of the 3 focus crystals. Fixed top of Grimmy Shaman's crystal staff. I think they're using the crystals as a power source for their weapons. I removed it. The staff. I should replace the focus. Oh, well, the staff is gone. It first goes in. Okay. Open sesame. Guess that means I have to search these guys just to make sure they don't have a crystal on them. Spooky smiling face at the end of a hallway. I'm sure this isn't a trap. I knew it. Well. My agility is being drained. So yeah, when that pops up, I think that's what's causing me constant stat damage. I think. Ooh, core. Crystal staff. darn. I can't use the focus crystal. The final focus crystal is here. Ah! Gotta love how the music starts and then it's like, oh, wait, no, never mind. Oh. I'm currently silenced. Oh, wait. I can talk! Oof. Being silent sucks. Be a dumb mod or script or whatever to have. Anytime I'm silenced in-game, I'm also silenced for real. But I don't know how to code, so I can't do that. Well, automatically. It doesn't happen that often either. Where am I going? That looks like the final nexus. I hear something. Oh, of silence. Huh? What was that? I don't plan on learning how to code. That's work. Did you just shoot backwards? Ah, that is a Sheogorath crystal. Where did he go? Oh, okay. Third and final focus crystal in the Judgment Necklace. But the Resonator Judgment itself is now clear. Act has to be attuned the Resonator by using the Attuninator of Judgment that Sheogorath provided me. Because they're dorks. And it's not wrong. You are creating potion at one at a time. Kind of. I'm back, boys! Now watch as I... Okay. He did some damage. I need to get a stronger version of the skeleton spell. But where would I get it? Actually, I don't think I could even use it if I did. Unless I just do nothing but this. I'm back! Am I going to die? Oh, nope. It was just the first one that ran out. Huh. I wonder if he's permanent. Shouldn't be, but... I cleared the room before our skeleton bro actually got in here. Ah, good job, boss. I was just taking my time, but... I sense that something is wrong. Oh, I'm back. I'm gone. Never mind. Oh, that looks interesting. Ding. The Resonator of Judgment has been attuned. I'm gonna make sure to report my success. What did that do? Also, the Attuninator was just a stick. I feel like I need to point that out. Why can't I open this?
Finally, Lord Sheogorath has sent someone to assist me.
Uh-oh.
But where are my manners? Must get into my professional tone.
Yes, very
Welcome to
professional.
Zedillion. I'm the dungeon caretaker, Killaban Nirendil.
What's up?
A wonder of engineering, is it not?
It's not.
Zedillion is the ultimate test of metal for the foolhardy adventurer that dares trespass into the Shivering Isles. What they don't know is that they're being drawn to their doom, courtesy of the Resonator of Judgment.
Interesting.
Ever since
Tell
that
me
wretched
more.
gatekeeper was made, Zedillion became redundant. It fell into disrepair and was eventually
Disrepair
overthrown.
and despair,
After
the
only a
crystals
few
they
years
sing with
passed,
sadness.
The Grummites began moving in. Ghastly things. They mistook the focus crystals for some sort of religious symbols.
Are they
and
not?
removed them
They
from
were
the
made by
rightful
Sheogorath.
places. This rendered the Resonator inert and Zedillion completely useless. Luckily, you came along and placed Zedillion back into operation.
Go me.
Yes, I tend to ramble. You'll have to forgive me.
No, it's fine.
If you have the attenuator, then Sheogorath must
I'm the one
have
that
sent
asked
you.
questions.
Zedillion would normally have sent you back to the entrance when you stepped on the pad in the Resonator chamber.
However,
Since you're up here, I can only surmise that adventurers are already entering the dungeon as we speak.
uh-oh. What should I
The
do?
only thing we can do is let the adventurers complete a cycle through here. I'll be glad to help. I assume Sheogorath gave you the manual of Zedillion. You can consult it for more information, or I can provide.
It doesn't have any pictures, so...
I will be happy to describe each chamber and explain the event that unfolds as we proceed through Zedillion. This first chamber is the Chamber of the Gnarl. At the touch of a button, you can cause a large group of tiny gnarls to appear and attack the adventurers. Or, if you're feeling merciful, we can have the group terrorized by a seemingly lowly gnarl that instantly grows to twice their size.
That sounds more
The
fun.
hallucinogenic spore gas we release into the chamber will help lull the victims into believing the
That
creature
doesn't sound
means
as
to kill
fun.
them. Don't worry, its bark is far worse than its bite. As the adventurers make their way through Zedillion's chambers, they will encounter choices that you make in these control platforms.
Well,
All you need
any
to do is decide what becomes of the
suggestions or
adventurers.
requests on what
Will
we
you
do?
drive them insane, or will you pull the life from their bodies? Well, the dead will be disposed of, have no fear. That's my job. Those
That's
that
good.
are lucky enough to merely go insane will be granted a place in the Shivering Isles as a permanent resident.
We're apparently pressing buttons that control whether or not adventurers either die or go insane as they enter the dungeon.
Each chamber presents two options. When you push the appropriate button, an event will unfold for the adventurers to experience. One is physically harmful, usually
Insane
lethal
is way
traps or
funnier.
creatures, something relishing
So is
for
that the
residents of
for the
Dementia.
first
The
one?
other
Is that the
choice is
big
more
one?
mental. They are designed to make the adventurers lose their grip on reality, much like the residents of Mania. Of course, the introduction of spore gas with the Mania choices helps as well. You'll know you're done when they lie dead on the ground, or they are out of their minds.
One of the
Of
two.
course,
Sometimes
any of their
both.
possessions you wish to keep are yours for the taking. I'll make sure you get them when you're done. Simple. Wait until the adventurers are in position, and then press a button. If they survived, they will proceed to the next chamber.
And so on.
It's really quite ingenious.
Okay.
As you wish.
What else can I...
As you...
The Resonator works by drawing adventurers to itself with a sort of magical siren's call. Sheogorath uses the Resonator to find the cream of the crop, as he calls them. The best of the worst to
The
populate
best of the
isles.
worst and the worst
Quite
of the
clever, eh?
best.
Certainly.
Wow, he already loves me. Already at
So
100.
good to be back in business.
Ah.
Now keep your weapons ready and watch your backs. Do what I say, and we might just get out of here
This is one of the horrid guardians of
Guess
which
we
the
just
stories spoke.
sit and watch.
Be careful. There may be more to this creature than meets the eye.
What a joke. Let's be rid of this thing and continue on our way.
Are my eyes playing tricks? Or is the creature growing?
Or is it growing ever larger?
When will it stop? It could
Devour us
For
whole.
your lives!
Get back here, you cowards.
Something's not right. It's just a big tree. Come on, we've seen all of those when we're walking in here.
All this time it was merely an illusion. How clever.
Or was it?
What's wrong with Lewin?
It makes no sense. Should be dead. But what? No.
I think this place got to him. Perhaps we should leave.
No. We'll pick him up on the way out. He must fend for himself.
That doesn't make any sense. We should be dead. Then when the rogue's gone insane, make my way to the next observation room. Choose how the adventures will encounter the next. Like, am I invisible? Aha, you did it.
Watching them run for the giant now gets me every time.
Okay, guess we go here. Nope, he did not. He was kind of just... I don't know. That was so simple. Like, the tree got big, it wasn't actually big, dude. It was just a tiny tree pretending to be a big tree. Like, there's nothing really crazy about that. Uh-oh. Are they stuck? They might be stuck. Uh-oh. Wow. I had not picked, no. They haven't entered the room yet. There we go. I fixed it.
I told you. Treasure. Let's have at it, Zendelius. Blast. The cage is locked.
Grimok, be careful. This looks too good to be true.
Ah, the keys.
If Lewin were here, he could get us through this in no time.
If only he was here, not
Defend for ourselves.
scared of a giant tree.
Door open.
Forget it. This is obviously a trick. Let's get out of here.
To be so close and yet so far. If only we had the key.
Wait.
Do you hear something?
But wait. What if we did have keys? What if the keys, they were jingling?
One of them must open the gate. We're rich.
Let's get out of here, Zendelius. This is obviously a trick to waste our time.
I'll know it when I see it. Yes.
It must be here. The keys, they are jingling.
Just come with me now.
No, you just want the money for yourself.
I must find the key. Rich beyond all my dreams.
Ah, suit yourself.
You just want the money for yourself, but I'll keep the keys. Making your way to the last observation room, choose how stubborn Orc will encounter his final obstacle, all by himself. Well,
Too bad none of those keys fit the lock.
yeah, it's pretty obvious it wouldn't. Like, that many keys? That's too many keys. And here we are.
Steady, Grimok. Steady. You've been through worse before. What
Oh,
more
the
can this
dead
place
bodies.
possibly throw at you?
Hey, is someone watching me up there? What the?
What?
I
How in the
died!
world can I be dead?
How
This is
could I be
impossible.
dead? I was
Nothing
just
killed me.
alive.
I didn't even get a chance to fight. No chance to defend myself. No chance for battle. Why?
Why?
Impossible.
I deserve
This
that
is
much.
impossible. Grimok has never lost a fight. Never.
Well. Oh, I'm alive. He actually died and became a ghost, or I'm insane. I mentioned been dealt with, I should speak with Gillivan. Okay.
You've made short work of the intruders. Sheriff Gorath should be proud to have
I
such
sure did
efficient
press a
defenders.
button, guys.
Now, if you'll step on the last teleporter pad, I will meet you in the reception chamber so we can recover your earnings.
Okay.
I'm afraid you've exhausted. Not to worry. We'll have your spoils too in no time at all.
Okay, I don't care. I assure you they had nothing useful to me.
As is the tradition, you are to be awarded a focus crystal as a token of your fine work.
For me?
I'll have it sent to the palace and placed in the main hall, if you wish to take a look at it. Oh yes, of course. It seems a most unusual weapon was recovered from the orc warrior, Gramok. Never seen anything like it, but perhaps his journal can give you some useful information.
Oh?
Beyond that, take whatever else you need from the recovery chest. You've earned it. Hey, you're free to go.
Thanks,
anytime, of
Kilbin.
course. Just up that hallway. Good luck to you.
If this is a trap, I'll stab you. Let's see. Take that, take that, take that, take that. Talisman of Apathy. Oh, that's not bad. Good enough for me. What weird weapon did I get? The Dusk Fang. Okay. Wow, I like the little... What does that remind me of? I like the design of it, though. Pretty neat. Nourish Blade on Strike. What does that mean? Let's see, where is his notes? Gramok's journal. Finally able to convince that idiot rogue Ledwin this time to give up the strong box of money he stole from blah blah blah. What a bad Fridas we've had? Is that a word? I don't know. So many words. And they're all, like, written so closely. Dawn Fang is a fire blade, and Dust Fang is a frost blade. Handy for killing power. The Minotaur should jump in and land a killing blow. Or the voice man. Maybe a thought? I don't know, it was weird. Felt like the sword knew it had just killed the Minotaur. Like he was counting or something. Thought maybe I was tired, but after tearing through a camp of bandits, kept counting. After the 12th kill, it told me thirst was satisfied. I think it told me. Blood Drinker. A vampire sword? Ah, okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Random. Well, it's probably not as cool as my Mad Blade, but I'll use it for a while. Not as heavy as my Madness Blade either. I like the design. I'm a little sad we can't really see the top without looking up, but... What would it be like to turn into a ghost without ever having died? And Griffey, you said you would be okay being a vampire, and like I totally agree with that. Hello. But what if you turned into a ghost? What's happening?
Am
Hello?
I supposed to be in...
What's happening here? Why am I under attack?
Die, Imperial, die!
The Knights of Order?
What's the matter? Show me what I am.
Extinguish 3 lives. Attacked by 3 unusual beings in equally strange armor. Ask Killiban if he knows anything about them. He helped me fight them.
That was quite a battle. I hope you are uninjured.
Yeah, I'm fine. What are those
You've not heard the
beings?
legends?
How could that be? I just arrived like yesterday.
As you call them, aren't beings at all.
They aren't good
They
beings
are
at all,
souls
unlike the
of nations known
random
as
weather.
Knights of Order. Their attraction to the Resonator isn't surprising. It was built from one of the obelisks that dot the isles they seem to have an affinity for. You must proceed to Shea Gorath at once and tell him the knights have returned.
Quickly now, go! Also, do you have an enchanted weapon? Oh no, I think he enchanted his weapon. Sterile Order? The Heart of Order? Juggalag's favor? I'll take that. I'm over encumbered. The goodest bean that ever was bean. There ever has been. Gonna repair my stuff. It's always my shoes. Ignore all this weird stuff in here. I'm gonna put my this and my that and this. Technically cheating, but in a good way. Yeah, my shoes break if I tap the heels together and say there's no place like home, and then they explode. I have locked myself out. It just breaks my soul to see my soul so ruined. We're back. Here we go, Eth. We fought some guys. Oi, you're back. That's a great merry thing.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Haskell.
Well now, what news do you have to report?
I'm surprised you're alive.
So soon? Not a surprise, I suppose. We'll get to that later. No need to burden your little brain with it now. And Zedilian, since you're standing here, I assume you've succeeded. Or you're terribly confused. Or really lacking in good judgment.
Or all of the above.
Wonderful! Time for a celebration!
We did it! Cheese for everyone!
For everyone!
Well, scratch that. Cheese for no one.
That could be just as much of a
Celebration
celebration
if you don't like cheese.
True.
Griffey,
You've run
is that a
amaze
celebration?
like a good little rat, but no cheese for you yet.
Oh.
Well, maybe a little. I've granted you a new
Hooray,
spell,
little cheese.
the ability to summon Haskell, my chamberlain, to aid you in your travels. He knows a lot.
Maybe more than
He knows.
I do, sir.
Give it a try.
Cheese for
Summon our
everyone,
friend
or
Gino. I'll
cheese
wait.
for no one, if that's okay. Alright, let's use our new amazing spell. Summon Haskell. I'm over here now.
Our Lord has granted you the power to summon me. How wonderful for me. When summoned, I can offer advice on your current endeavor. I imagine it's up to you what to do with my wisdom. Do try to use your power sparingly. I have duties to which I must attend. Rather more important than shepherding you around, I'm sure.
And also, could you please be sure to not summon me into, I don't know, a pool of water? Oh, I've gone back.
I see you've returned. I believe you have some news for Lord Sheog.
Nope. Only Sheogorath may sit on his throne. I didn't mean to, but that's fair.
Isn't that a hoot? I love it myself. Best part of being a Daedric prince, really. Go ahead. Try it
Best
again.
part about being
He
me
loves
is
it.
summoning him. Oh, I do believe
summoned
you've
again.
gotten my
My
feet
lord
wet.
does so enjoy that, as is his prerogative. I'll assume you're done for now.
Good, good. You'll need all the help you can get if you're going to defeat Jiggalag and stop the Grey
Jiggle
March.
what?
Oh, don't expect to summon dear Haskell anywhere but in the realm. He dislikes leaving.
In other words, don't expect to
I'll
summon
give
him in
them some
oblivion.
time.
If you burn him to death, well, he'll be overcooked. I can't enjoy my brain pie.
The Daedric Prince of Order. Or biscuits. No, order.
No, order. Oh,
And
I
not
should
in a
order
good
some
way.
biscuits.
Bleak. Colorless. Dead.
Boring, boring, boring.
Boring!
Yep.
And not a fan of my work, I can tell you. Hates it, hates me. A bit single-minded, if you take my meaning. You've seen his
Hates me
nights.
hating me.
Not the
Gets
one.
jealous of me
Shows
hating
a-
me. Can you
a
believe
bit
it?
Of original thought in their lifeless husks. So, you're going to help me stop him.
Me? What did I? What am I gonna?
Again with the niggling little details. Hold your tongue, or I will.
Okay.
We'll get
I'm
to
holding
that
my
all in
tongue.
due time.
Now
For
what?
now, you've got other work to do.
You got at least 3 or 4 more quests to do.
An event, a movement, an apocalypse of sorts. Happens every era, at the end of every era, which is to say,
Now.
now. The
Or
Grand
later,
March comes
depending
and
on the
Jiggalad
cheese.
walks. Or runs. Never skips, sidles, or struts. Mostly he just destroys everything around him.
Pretty boring if you ask me.
Ask? Ask? I don't ask! I tell! This is my realm, remember? My creation, my place, my rules! Look at you! No concept of what you've stumbled into. No sense of place. You don't even really know where you are, do you?
I'm here.
I
It's the best
suppose
place to
you
be.
really do, but that's beside the point. We're going to give you a
Right?
taste of where you found yourself. You're going to learn.
Learn what?
Two halves.
Why do
two
you
rulers,
keep asking me
two
questions?
places. Meet and greet. Do what they will, so you know what they're about. The Duke of Mania and the Duchess of Dementia. Seek them out and let them show you what New Sheoth is. You might be surprised.
Or not.
Once you understand what my realm is, you might understand why it's
Rolling his
important
R's still.
to keep it intact. And maybe you'll make some friends along the way.
That's always nice. Unless they steal your cheese. What a random question I can ask him.
Seen them about, have you? Odd things. They've always been here, but they're not of here, if you take my meaning. You'll see those Knights of Order around them during the Grey March, drawn to them like flies to honey, or rotting flesh. Ever wonder why flies like both?
That's not to ask. Well, they're probably sweet.
Another Daedric prince. Not a nice one. I don't think any of the other princes
Oh,
like him,
so he's a
actually.
prince because he's a
I mean,
Daedric prince.
Marakath is
Not
more
the
popular
king
in
of
parts.
madness because there is no
And
king of
Malakath
madness. He's just a
is
prince of
not
whatever his
popular
king guy
at
tells him to
parties.
be.
It's Jiggalad's time, and not
I
a good
understand
time
now.
at all. You're going to help me stop it. First, though, you need to get your feet wet.
Way ahead of you,
I can't
sir.
expect you
They
to save the
summoned
place
me in the
if you don't even
water.
understand it. So speak to my dukes, learn about mania and dementia. Try not to die.
Way ahead of you.
The Duchess of Dementia.
Oh,
Ever
that's her.
wary, ever worried. A prisoner in her own house, in a way. And a delightful conversationist, really.
Like
A bit
me.
harder to meet than Thaden. Consider making an appointment. The long-reigning Duke of Mania. A master of merriment, if you will.
Or if you
Or
won't.
if you won't. I suspect it wouldn't matter to him.
I'm sad we don't get
Come
cheese.
visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes.
Don't do that, sir. You'll get blood all over your food. Is this mine? Do I take this? What does this do? Doing nothing, apparently. She sucks. Why does she suck? I guess we'll find out, but... The focus crystal does nothing.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
I guess we'll go to her first then. If she sucks, I need to find out why. Is it the way she dresses?
Speak, sister.
Too many collars? Not enough collars? Or does she just not like cheese? Not lactose intolerant, but she just doesn't tolerate cheese. I could see that being a problem. All these worthless plants. I don't know why I'm harvesting them. I never make anything worthwhile. I guess I'm sitting now. That's life. You find a chair and some days it just calls to you. Incites you to just sit down for a while. Take a breather. Of course, chairs can't breathe, so... And I'm back in here, because I don't know where I'm going.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
Cannot sit on the throne. I wonder who sits there. If she doesn't like cheese, though,
Speak, sister.
I can see that being a problem. I don't know if I could trust someone that just hates cheese. Like, you know, if you're lactose intolerant, I could understand it. You don't want to eat cheese because it makes you feel bad. But you can still like cheese. I am confused at where I'm going. Things are pointing here. Okay. That's the Duke's quarters. Exactly, and that is okay. Sad, but okay. You know, it's just a weird, bad relationship. Like, you are dedicated to cheese, you want to support cheese and everything they do, and they want nothing to do with
Speak
you.
quickly, mortal.
Unless you're on your medication, and then they tolerate you.
Speak, citizen.
That's sad, but, you know, that's okay. I guess I sit here and wait until they are no longer... Ow. Asleep. Dawn Fang added to the player's inventory. Do I need to rebind it every single time? I do. Yep, it's gone. That is annoying. It's going to get replaced every single time.
Hello.
Hello? Who are you? Wide-Eye?
How can I help you, sir, miss? You all look alike to me. It's so hard to tell. Are
Yeah,
you here
same.
to see Thaden? Duma Grabank at the missing pauldron. Bye.
Bye. That's a nice painting. Look at that. Bees, a water. Giant slug monster hiding in the ethereal. It's a nice painting.
What?
What?
Ah, yes, there you are.
I don't
couldn't
like your
imagine
hat.
how long I've been waiting for you. So little to do and so much time. Could you, in fact, imagine just how long I've been waiting? I don't think you could, but I might be wrong. Or I might also not care. Which is it?
Has he been waiting long? I don't think he has. I think it'd be better if you didn't wait long at all, because that looks less rude on my part. And if you didn't care, then it would look like me showing up is both insulting and also not insulting, because you don't care. It's like, if I didn't show up, you'd be like, eh, but now that I have shown up, you kind of have to keep up the appearance of not caring. You have to consider the fact that you don't care, but you still have to put up with my existence, which makes it hard to not care. So I think you have to care, at least a little bit. If you've been waiting a long time, then that's rude on my part. I wouldn't want to make someone wait, but it hasn't really been that long, so saying you waited a long time is a lie on my end, which is of course fairly rude in every direction. And as for forever, that's a long time, but it's also not, because forever is sooner than you think. This is a hard decision to make. Indeed.
Haven't I? Perhaps not. It felt like rather a long time, but then long times get longer when you're standing around thinking about them.
True, true.
Curious thing that. Long roads get longer too, if you're thinking about them.
The
What
long
about
words, yeah.
They don't change nearly as much.
Depending on the word.
Short. It all ends up the same. Dust and tears. Usually tears first, then the dust. Dust can't cry. You see, that would be, well...
No, dust
amusing.
usually causes the
You know
tears.
what's not amusing? I don't have my chalice of reversal. It makes me sad. When I get sad, I don't care to do much.
But if you
anything.
had it, would it make you
I certainly
happy?
don't care
Or
to help
would
people
having it make
who
you
show up on
happy,
my doorstep
and thus reverse
wanting
it, making you
something
sad?
Are we getting the picture here?
Sure.
Oh, so you've heard of it.
From you, yes.
You haven't heard of it, yet you know its name.
Correct.
What a strange creature you are.
I know many
Favorite
things without
toys
knowing
does wonders
everything
for
about them.
Creativity. Well, not by itself, but it helps. Those elytra. Clever little bugs that they are. Is this making sense?
I have
Look,
approximate knowledge
you
of many
eat
things that aren't
felt,
real and
then
also
use
are
the
real. I've
chalice.
heard of many things,
Find the world
but also
a
know
much
nothing
brighter
about them.
and happier place. Honest. But I don't have it. So
So I can't
eat
eat it.
felt, because that would just be bad. I mean, really bad. Damn her.
Gotcha. Who?
We hold on to fleeting things even as we slip. I knew, and yet I indulged myself anyway. I indulged her a fair bit too. It was passion. It was forbidden.
I still don't
the
like your
things
hat.
that would be said if word got out. That made it all the more delicious. From Dementia's own court, no less. Scandalous. Fatal, perhaps. But passion makes no accommodation for self-preservation.
What happened?
Opposites repel, strangely enough. All that pleasure and pain locked away now as if it never happened.
But if I were to reverse it,
Chalice is locked away as well. I have no wish to retrieve it myself.
that's work.
Fetching it might do you some good. My
Or it
head
might
is
do you some
positively
bad.
Throbbing now. Can you see it? I need to lie down. Find someone to tell you the rest of the story. Get the chalice.
Always a fetch quest. Also, I hope my mad ramblings didn't confuse anyone. They were just the idle thoughts of someone
citizen.
who may have spent too much time here. Let's go over here.
Hi,
You know about
you've
the
been
chalice.
speaking to Thaden, I can tell. He has a certain effect on... Did he mention me, perhaps? Or was there something else? I don't ask too many questions of Thaden. It's precious to him.
Well,
and
that's very
all
sweet.
That matters. It's his own business. But didn't he mention... Oh, I see. How brilliant of him. This is for you as much as it is for him. Oh, very good, Thaden. Dunroot Burrow is your goal, my friend. And what a goal it is. Yes, a most unique place. Of course the chalice would be there.
Of course,
Don't
of
you
course.
See? It's the Elytra.
What?
They're the reason. The chalice. Feldu. Elytra. It's all connected. One without the others is no good.
Ah, so it's
Poison.
like skooma.
Oh, a rough road awaits you. Some Elytra there are different. You'll need to get Feldu from them and eat it. Can't
I
get in
take a
without
Feldu
it,
chip
but once you
and
do,
eat it.
He wants you to learn for yourself. Learn, grow, experience. It's his way. I shouldn't say more. But the burrow, it's northeast of New Sheoth. Go there. The chalice is in... Oh, it wouldn't do to speak of it. Thaden's plan for you, I mean. Oh, it would...
Hmm.
Bye.
Bye. I don't really care, so... Which might seem rude, as given by my previous ramblings, but at the same time, it's not.
Welcome to the house.
She said
of
she
Mania.
didn't want to tell me, so I won't inquire further. What does this thing do? Oh well. Hello? Alright, why does Griffey say you suck?
Why do you approach the Duchess of Dementia? Do you seek death?
I would just take a left if I was seeking death.
You're the one the Mad God sent, aren't you?
Yep.
Then you're safe for now. Speak to no one unless I instruct you to. None of them can be trusted. Do you hear me? None! Surrounded by traitors and spies I am. Oh,
You're reminding me of someone.
watch and wait, eager to slip a knife into my spine when I'm not looking.
I think your necklaces or your robe is doing that for them.
Could be all of them. Every last one. None can be trusted. But they'll never take me down. Never. I'll see them all rotting in shallow graves before I let my guard down.
Have you ever been to Skingrad?
Yes, yes, you will be most useful.
You have a son.
You're going to find out who knows. You're going to learn who keeps secrets, who conspires against me. You will be my Grand Inquisitor. Expose the conspirators,
brother, maybe?
and they will be punished, I assure you. Find out who keeps secrets.
Yeah, this is
and
definitely a
what they
random
are.
dress.
Speak with Herdier. He will help you. Do you understand what is required of you? If no one is found, you will be held responsible.
Turn to the left, stab. Turn to the right, stab. Okay, you're not Herdier, huh? Herdier! I'm trying to get the herd over here. And open. Herdier?
What brings you to this delightful corner of the House of Dementia? How may I help you?
I'm the Grand Inquisitor.
I'd expected an entrance with a bit more flair.
I could throw a fireball if you
Ah,
want.
well, perhaps you'll grow into the role. One can hope. Now, we've much to do. Lady Syl is not a patient woman, as I'm sure you've seen. Shall we begin? Isn't it obvious? We need to search through Crucible, looking for these traitors.
And what if
Talk to
none of
whoever
them
might
have been a
information.
traitor?
If they're
Am I
reluctant to
still
help,
expected
just say the word, and I'll do my best to
to
persuade.
stab them?
Really, we should be going. Her ladyship expects results.
But really, this is just a more intense... What does this button do, I wonder? Nothing. Great.
Yes, Inquisitor. Of course.
False Inquisitor. But really, this is just reminding me of what's-his-face from Skingrad. They're always watching me! I can't believe it. What's with the lettuce? Why couldn't you have cheese? Nope. That is the wrong way. Are you a traitor?
I am Kiflin, steward of Lady Syl. Unless...
Conspiracy.
No conspiracies here. Thank you. Go ahead. Farewell.
My disposition with him is maxed, huh? So what am I doing? These people those guys. Yeah. Well, this guy is the closest. That's for true. Let's see. I had a thing for this.
Do you have business in the House of Dementia?
In a sense.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy, but Anya has been looking extra nervous.
Oh no,
lately.
Anya.
She might know something more than
Gonna
I
read our
do.
brains.
Take care.
I see. Anya, huh? Who the heck is Anya? I don't know anything about it, but this random person might. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Hello, Anya Herrick.
I'm Anya Herrick. I serve Lady Syl, and she allows me to remain protected within the House of Dementia.
Ah, you sound pretty positive.
I'm so grateful to her. What? No, I don't... Thank you. Certainly.
Can I persuade you?
That will get you some. Thank you. How kind. What?
Hmm.
Thank you. I'm not about to go to the missing pauldron, even if they do... What? Thank you. Bye. Speak,
Speak, mad woman. Okay, you know what? I was gonna be nice. Herdia? Herdia, where are you? Please, no! Herdia. 1 second, taking my time. Alright, I'm here.
What?
Please! I'm not involved! I didn't do anything! They wanted me to get them close to Syl, but I wouldn't abide them!
It was Masada.
Aha.
He said he was working on behalf of someone else. He told me I needed to help him, or there would be repercussions. I didn't know what to do. Turning on Syl could cost me my life. But if I don't help, what will Masada do to me? You must do something. See you. Yes? I'm not a... I've told you all I know. Goodbye for now.
You see, if you just answered honestly from the get-go, you wouldn't have been zapped by lightning. You know? All you had to do was answer the question. I keep forgetting there are stairs here.
Yes?
Blessings,
What's the
citizen.
latest news? Greetings.
Greetings.
Ah, you again. Have you seen any of Masada's things?
A shiny spoon or
a
broken bottle?
I can't find them.
What?
I'm afraid I have no idea. Please, no!
Herdia! Hello? Herdia? Yes, I'm on my way. Ow. Okay, well.
You may continue to do your worst, Inquisitor, but I've told you, Please!
Alright, zap him again.
You may continue.
Alright, whatever.
Goodbye.
I'll be back.
Yes?
Yes?
No, no. Thank you. You're no fun. I bet you don't like dogs.
How dare you? I like dogs.
Blessings. Take your time.
Ugh.
Goodbye.
Everyone wants to hate me. So I need proof that that guy is doing something. But how do I get proof?
Speak quickly.
go.
Fine. I will. I'll go where the people
How
are.
may I serve?
Weird how much brighter the place looks from inside the palace. And, you know, I walk out this door and everything's completely different. That's enough to make you go mad. Oh, I guess because we're up there now. What should we do?
Yes, Inquisitor.
What can I do?
Very well. What would you like to... Mazada is clearly withholding something. It would seem that direct pressure has no effect. Perhaps we can convince someone else in Crucible to tell us a bit more.
But who?
See you.
Who does Masada talk to?
Yes? I don't know anything about a conspiracy. I'm listening.
The neutral, upsetty face, smile, really upsetty. I guess this is fine.
Such I won't. Don't. That's just not funny.
Wow. So dismissive sounding. That's just... wow.
That's... You don't... That's just not funny.
That's just terrible. Why would
That's
you
enough.
even...
Not now. Not that. That's amazing.
Amazing.
What a thought. You're good. See you.
Okay, pull up my... magic hands.
Your lips... I don't know anything.
Alright.
The young folk just don't appreciate a good stick anymore. Blessings of the... Take care.
You know what?
Yes?
You might know something.
I don't... Please... Wanna buy a stick? See you. Please, no... I don't know anything. Please! Please, no more. I don't know anything.
Alright, fine. I don't think he knows anything. It's still lit up though, which makes me feel like he knows something. Let's see, who loves me? Nobody loves me. In general. Especially in this place.
Greetings.
Hey, I saved your life.
Sorry to trouble you. Could you please?
What?
You're too...
You want another one?
I don't know. Think. Eat well while you have your health. Tell me more. Stay away from Vythar. Take care. Wish I could.
You want another one though? I don't think it works then. Can't I just cast Cure Disease on her or something? Probably do it like 3 times and then she dies.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello there. I just finished a
Lost an arm?
I don't know anything about a conspiracy. Thank you. If you hear anything interesting, let me know.
Who else is there to talk to? I could ask the guy I killed, but he's dead. Where's the guy that wants to speak?
Crack the Findu. I will... Nary and that. I'll ballitoe before I crable.
That's fair. That's fair.
Gal burst in it.
Yeah, I agree. You too. What? Gotta notice, I couldn't help but notice he was the only guy I couldn't torture so far. This is the house of the guy I killed, actually, so... Where is what's-his-face's house? Maybe I can just break into his house, steal some evidence, be like, hey, I found this. Here's a thing I found, therefore...
Yes.
You are...
I don't know it. Thank you.
Alright.
Take care.
You don't know anything.
Yes, Inquisitor. Very well. Don't waste your... See you later.
Any leads? Any thoughts? Now I'm just wandering around looking for people and I don't know anything about. Maybe Time Guy knows something?
You sure took your time.
What?
So you have pearls? Or perhaps... I don't know any... Thank... Excuse me?
No thoughts.
Have you done... I don't know anything. Thank you. Please,
Important things
come back
to do.
soon. No telling what oddities I may have for you next time.
Why is head empty? Why no thoughts? Why can't you just have sweet roll?
You sure took your time.
Shut up. Wow, his dead body is still here, huh? What if I resurrected him? Do you think he'd be mad?
Yes?
Do you think that would be upsetting for him?
Greet. Welcome to the museum. I don't know anything about a conspiracy. Thank. Have you? Don't. See you later.
I really don't know what an oddity would be, and I would probably just keep it for myself. There's no enchanted item I look at and be like, that belongs to the museum! You know?
You sure took your time.
Shut up.
Why visit that other smith? Piercing. I don't spread. Please.
Torture her. Here, dear. She said a different line. She must know something.
You think I can't take that kind of pain? I don't. No! Just stop it, Mazada and Nelrine. They meet in the street during the night. No one knows what they talk about. That's it. That's what you want, isn't it? Now,
Thank you.
see you later.
Alright. That's all I wanted. I knew it had to be her. She's the only one that said a different line.
Yes?
Everyone else was kind of just whatever. What if I brought him back as a
Blessings,
skeleton?
citizen.
Where he's like not really dead, but not really alive? And hang out with our good Skelebro friend? Oh wait, we need to go actually see the guys, don't we? Why do I have the option to turn this in? I'm sorry, but I'm not going to go over there. That would be torture. Right, and now we wait. Probably until midnight, if I had to guess. One dusk thing added to the good thing. There's Mazada's house. Hello, dear. Stop! Thief! You violated the madness law. You can't just enter someone's house without being invited, or at least walking backwards. We are trespassing, but who can stop me? Okay, he's not here, which is suspicious. Who isn't in their own house? And Herdier's just following me around like, what are you doing?
Blessings, citizen. What? I don't know. Walk with our Lord.
Oh, okay. Someone just walked up to me and was like, conspiracy? Should we talk about that?
Have you made any progress? Will Anya assist us?
Shh, we are not alone. It's not safe to speak. Go, before someone sees us.
Okay, I have to do this without being seen. But how? Herdier's kind of giving me away.
Have you made any progress? Will Anya assist us?
Shh, we are not alone.
What? I was not discovered. She had no idea. My sneak skills are top notch. I might have to reload to when I left the place. Here, you know what?
Yes, Inquisitor.
Yes, Inquisitor.
As you wish.
As you wish, Inquisitor.
Have you made any progress? Will Anya assist us?
No, that blasted Inquisitor got to her. We'll need to find someone else.
See that you do so immediately. This is the one task which you were assigned. If you cannot complete it, you will be removed. Are we clear?
I will.
Goodbye,
I
Azajah.
want to see Sil dead just as much as you do. She cannot be allowed to survive after what she's done.
What did she do?
It's despicable.
What did she do?
Good. I shall expect a progress report soon.
Besides
Keep your
her
head
fashion
down.
crimes.
The Inquisitor must not become involved.
Confront Mazda with this information. Should I just walk up right now? Hey guys, just hanging
How
out.
may I serve?
What's up?
Ah, you again. Have you seen any of my... I've told you, I don't know anything. You
You
can't
can't prove
do the thing.
anything. I proved everything.
What?
What? It was literally just...
It's for the good of the Crucible. You must see that.
I don't have any evidence that you talked to
Spare
her,
me.
though.
I'll do anything.
Why are you
You
trying to
don't
kill...
know, do you? She's kept it a secret even from you.
Well, I mean, she never... We have talked
They've
once.
been meeting in secret. They've been doing things together.
That's not a crime.
Consorting. You understand me? It cannot be permitted. She must be stopped.
That's not a crime.
I don't know. Besides Nelrine, she's taking all the... Thank you. Thank you. Meet me in my house tomorrow at midnight. I'll have the information for you.
And I'm going to go home and be confused at why my door is unlocked. Nah. But also, like, really, consorting with the... What do you mean consorting? They're a duke and duchess. Of course they're gonna talk. Whatever. It's fine. I was expecting her to... I don't know, them to reveal, like, she's been abducting people and killing them. Oh my gosh, it's madness. It's like, okay, that's pretty bad, but no, it was just... I don't know. It was just... She's been talking to a guy that she works with. How am I trespassing? Oh, he did! Well. That sucks. That sure does suck. Is it stealing if they're dead? Yeah, free keys, not stealing. I mean, ceremonial short sword. When Nelrine, I should confront her about it. I'm sure that'll go well. What does his thing say? I haven't got much time. She's coming for me. I don't know this sword. Should I give it to Anya and have her do the deed? But Anya wouldn't. Maybe I can get a better use of evidence. Still recognize it. Merlin is in charge. She's the one telling Nelrine what to do. If I'm not around, I hope there's evidence to bring her in. I'm still alive to see it. If only I had been a little faster. If only I had been a little stronger and didn't just sit outside his house for 24 hours. I'm an expert on acrobatics. Now I would jump on water. Practice, you can jump several times across. Wow. I can now jump across water that I can already do. I can already walk on. Can you remove enchantments from items? I assume no, but...
Blessings, citizen.
Like, water walking is not really that big of a deal to me. Hello, Nelrine.
What do you want? You have no proof. And
I have
with
your
it,
sword.
You'll do what?
Stab you.
I'm not even the one you want. Noreen is behind it. You'll need solid proof.
I mean, you still did most of the work.
You already know my... Walk with our Lord.
Okay, I guess I'll go talk to someone else. What a dumb way to evade being caught, though. Like, yeah, well, I was just taking orders. Like, you have to really pin my boss down to take me in. Like, nah, I can just stab you. I don't think anyone will care. You know? The free, the get out of jail free card, I guess. Just, yeah, well, I just work for the Mafia. I'm not the Mafia boss. So, you're gonna have to go arrest my boss if you want to take me in. It's like, is that true? Is that how that works? Why does she have a zombie? Uncle Leo, huh? Hello, Marine. Wake up.
I think you should. Hello there.
I think you should. I mean,
lovely
hello.
Conversation with Uncle Leo. I see you've done quite a bit of work to track me down. Yes, I orchestrated it. Syl deserves to die a painful death for turning on
Your
all of
neighbors
us,
are not your
consorting with
enemies,
our
except for
enemies.
the times they
Go
are.
ahead, do what you will. Nothing matters now. Haven't you got what you need? I'm listening.
Angry. Okay, big smile. Biggest smile.
I won't. That's amazing.
Wow.
That don't talk such rot. Not now. What a... You win this one. Sorry, I don't get my... I won't... Don't talk such... Don't waste your flattery on me. You think that's funny?
A little, yeah.
That's enough. You think that's fun? Such adventure. Not now. What? Not? That's... I can't argue with that.
Okay.
That works for me. If you hear anything interesting, let me know.
No, you should...
Hello there. Haven't you... See you later.
Alright, well, see you, Uncle Leo. You, keep it up, I guess. Now, did that put a bounty on my head, I wonder? See, nope. No bounty here. So, I've discovered the conspiracy that some people want to kill Bill. Not as catchy as Bill, but I don't know what I should do with this information or that I care. I guess it's a relief that the conspiracy this time was real, unlike in Skingrad, where it was anything but.
What do you... Walk with our Lord.
Walk with our Lord, unless you're bored. In which case, go sit down. Take a load off. Enjoy some food. Hey, Anya.
What news do you have to report in... Is that so?
Wow!
I shall have her brought...
Greetings. Here we are. Safe. Thaden's... I hear Cutter collects the madness. See you.
Do you have business? I don't know anything. It's a poison. Plain and simple. The elytra in Dunroot Burrow. If the Feldu didn't kill you, the elytra would. Goodbye. Do you have... I've told you. It'll kill you. Actually, now that Goodbye.
Actually, now that I think about it, why don't you go and get some? Yeah, it was real too hard.
To attempting to kill me, I understand. The penalty for this treachery is death, and is to be carried out immediately.
That's not where that button was. Oh, okay.
You see now what happens when those who oppose me fail, which they always do. I'm pleased with your work, Inquisitor. As a token of my appreciation, I shall spare your life and make you a courtier.
My life was never in your hands.
In addition, accept this bow. May your enemies fear you and never know from where or with what enchantment you shall strike.
What?
See you.
See you. Very well, Inquisitor, you've done it. What bow did I get? Ruin's Edge, a random spell effect on strike. I like to gamble.
Speak.
Mad
Why?
woman. Whatever. I'm not mad. Everyone else is. Thank you for the random note and the other things. Purge ourselves in the duel. Sheograth Gorath will mend us. Purge our friends in the duel. Sheogorath will mend them. Purge our enemies in war. Sheogorath will abandon them. Speak not of the duelist, speak only of the duel. Speak not of the combatant, only of the combat. Okay. Oh, it's looking at me. Oh, it's sad. It's realized that I just brought it out to look at it and not to use it. Well, that was fun. I guess. Is it a bad thing that we helped her out? I couldn't tell. I mean, Uncle Leo's gonna rot away though, and that's kind of bad.
Speak, citizen.
I guess I could have used the Staff of Worms to bring the lady back, but that's only for like a few seconds. And also, it kind of bugged out. Let's use our new bow. Boom. I can't tell what it's doing. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Well, I'm out of those arrows. Linear silver. Well, I guess that's fine. I can't really tell what enchantments it's using, but it's doing something, and that's all that matters. It's not like I was hoping it would shoot fireballs or something, right? Although that would be fun. You know, instead of a random enchantment, it's a random spell. That would be fun. Confusing, and would probably result in my untimely demise, but that's part of the fun. Lots of green plate shrooms around here. Don't like it. Makes me nervous. Makes our bow nervous too. I wonder if the bow can think or if it can just see. And it doesn't really think about what it sees, it just simply is. Does that make sense? You know, kind of like a fly. A fly sees a lot of things, but it doesn't really think about most of them. It's just kind of existing. Ah, to be a fly on the wall. I need a key. Sad. Hello, bug. Let's go. Dawnfang! Yeah, or just like when Tronop wakes up. You're just existing, you're not really registering what you're seeing until you've had, I don't know, morning coffee. Or whatever you happen to have to wake up. The membrane cannot be moved by hand. I guess I have to take the stuff. Ugh. I'll have to be careful. Ugh. Gross. What does the Feldew do? Does it turn me into a bug? It fails my do? Are we talking Baja Blast do or Livewire do or the Shark do? 6 lives. How many lives does it take to nourish the dawn? I saw that. I don't remember what flavor it was supposed to be. Yeah, orange. I think Livewire is like peach. Or was that a different one? But either way, I saw that when I went to the store the other day. But I didn't get any because they only had like the full case. And I don't want to buy a full case for something I may not like and I know no one else is going to drink. You know how it is. Reach the child's reversal quickly or find more Feldews and make it through the Feldew withdrawal. Great. What does that do? Oh no. Oh no, that's a lot. Time to fell more dew. It'll kill you. Wow, how did you get up there? Alright. Did I slice you so hard you grew wings for a second? You poured live wire into a... Wow, really? That doesn't sound good on paper. But if I ever see a bottle, I'd probably try it. What am I looking for again? The Chalice of Reversal. Yep, pretty much same. I saw it and I was like, huh. Another one, huh? Yeah, if I saw a bottle, I'd probably try it, but... I don't really see that many bottles outside of, gas stations. Dawnfang's bloodthirst has been quenched. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, I'm dead. But wait, it's added to my what? Huh. But I just had some. I just ate some to prevent that, but I guess I have to wait until it's actually gone. Alright, I've got Feldew now, hooray. Aren't I excited to be receiving all the drug. Alright, I got 2 more, should be enough. Except I don't know where I'm going. Has your bloodlust been sated today? Ask the Feldew. I mean, the Dawnblade. Ah! You... I knew there was something suspicious about that. But I couldn't loot it, so I didn't think about it further. Joke's on you, I can walk on water, chumps. Your swamp water does nothing to me. Unless I need to dive underwater, in which case, whoops. I don't know where I'm going. Die. It says it's added to my spell list. I give things a glimpse of death. Battle Hunter helmet. Detect life on self. Wow. I'm not allowed to wear hats though. Other character trait of Blavia, I guess. Hates wearing hats. Is cursed to not wear hats. Can't hide her embarrassing blue hair and blank eyes. The blank eyes makes everyone think that she's blind, but she's fine. Use that hat. Well, I guess the curse has been counteracted. I've only got one hat, so... I think I have another hat in my chest, actually. But I just got this hat, so it must be the right hat to wear. I'm confused on where to go. Let's see. Come to me, map. Okay. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Gotcha. Really should start in this version of the map. It shouldn't start in the world map. Like, what am I gonna do with that? It's not like I can fast travel. There's like a door here? Or what? Ugh. It says there's a door here, but... do I need to have Feldew on me? No? Am I stupid? Yep, there it is. There was in fact a door. I just didn't see it. So the answer was yes. I'm stupid. Sneaky, sneaky. The noise. Well, that is gross. Trees are gross. Bugs are gross. I wish it told me what spells were being used. It's not worth it. I want a true spell randomizer for this bow. I'm talking like throw fireballs, throw charm, throw rain of fire. On finger. Throw summon box. A true spell. Just summon a box on an enemy's head and then they're just trapped in there. More Feldew. I'm starving. He, like, it put a little effects on them, but I don't know if any of them did anything. I think one of them might have been charm. What the? Oh, dang it, I walked right into it. I'll win eventually. I'll win eventually. Got him. A lot of these fights are pretty boring, huh? Just walks up to me and I'm like, well, I got a sword. You've got a body I could stab. It's like 1 + 1 = stab. And it's like I don't feel like I'm over leveled or anything. I've got the thing set to summon some small guys occasionally, but nothing bad. The Grand Ring of the North. Cool. My enchanted item is out of charge. Fine. Oh, wait, no, I actually can't do anything about that, can I? Not while fighting. This soul gem is empty. Can't put a soul in something with an empty gem. Yeah, pretty much. I'm just walking in here and killing out some bugs. Although, since you need to eat part of their essence to get in here, I think it's more like I'm cleaning out their house of themselves. Like, ah, I see your problem right here. You're living in this house, making it gross. Ugh. At least I know there's a shortcut out of here. Survived Unroot Burrow. Search the tower above for the Chalice of Reversal. Can't wait when there are enemies nearby. But there are none. Wait. Felled you at it. Oh no, it's the same guy. Ah, I've been disarmed. Fine, you want to punch? Well.
Get out! Get out!
Oh, that's not the spell I have equipped. Fine, you want to have a punch-out fight? I got punches for days. I'm also covered in blood.
Get out!
Get out!
Get out! Get out!
They really want me out of here. Hey, Chalice of Reversal.
Get out!
Oh, they're tough. Alright, one down.
Get out!
Get out! Get out!
Ow, 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 ow. In 2v1 fight. Alright, I have to cheat. And by I have to cheat, I mean I have to pull out my sword.
Get out! Get out!
Get out!
Get out! Get out!
Why did you fly in the air?
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Dawn thing is extinguished. Thank you for the Feldew. Thank you for the Feldew. And thank you for the Feldew. Dude. Get out! Oh, it swapped again. Painful Feldew resolve. Yeesh. Can I use it to get rid of the effect? Okay, it did automatically. Cool. What does that remind me of? Oh yeah, it reminded me of the Donkey Kong 64 stuff, where there's some dungeons you go into. And you like hit the switch at the end, and there's just a voice that suddenly goes, "Get out!" And then a timer starts going off while a gun is aimed at your head. And it's like, okay, okay, I got it, I'm getting out. Bye! Hello, knights. You wanna talk about this? Extinguish one light. Huh? Really? The obelisk does not respond. Yeah. I don't know what that did, but what the? Why can't I loot the priest? Explain. Stinking. Yes? Does that do something? Thanks for feeding my sword. Oh, it exploded. I'll take that. Can I loot this guy now? Yes. Sure, I'll take those. Why not? It's just some guy. Like, these guys are not just some guys. They're like golems or something. But the other one, yeah, that's just some guy. Addiction. Don't get addicted to the vile bugs that crawl around. They're not your friends. They are only foes, living in trees, the roots of all evil. So, you know, be careful.
Greetings.
Cutter sells weapons in Crucible, but you won't catch me going.
Triumphant champion returns.
That's me.
So, do you feel any different now that you've been through this experience? I mean,
No,
you know what it's
not
like
really.
now. Always wanting that next fix, hating it but craving it at the same time, and hating yourself for all of it. Ah well.
That part I already knew.
The chalice helps, doesn't it? Indeed, it does. And I could use some helping right now. I'll just take that back from you.
No problem.
As a token of my gratitude, I grant you the role of Courtier of Mania with all of its entitlements, which is to say, none.
I try not
Can I at least take a seat at the table?
to buy anything from the demented.
May all your days be filled with enlightenment and mirth.
I don't think we've talked.
Blessings of the Mad God. Bye.
Greetings.
All right.
heard there's someone in High Cross trying to...
Let's go talk to Sheogorath.
Welcome to the Halcyon Conservatory.
Thank you, random person. What is my question?
Welcome to the Halcyon Conservatory.
Welcome.
What?
The hunger is one of Lord...
Welcome to the house.
There we go. I went to the wrong door. A common issue.
Always a pleasure.
What? Well, well. You've experienced both shades of madness.
Wow.
Wonderful. You seem fulfilled. Full of fill. Bursting at the seams. Seamless.
Or at least you seem to be.
To the meat of your endeavor. The crux of the situation. The reason for your being here. And the likely cause of your death.
Been there.
You'll be stopping the Grey March. Altering the course of events. Breaking the cycle. A fly in the ointment. A new cause for a different effect. We're going to change things. No! Things will be different this time around.
They won't change.
You'll
They'll
be
just
my
be
champion.
different.
You'll grow powerful. You'll grow to be me. Prince of Madness.
But if
a new
I'm you,
Sheogorath.
then I wouldn't be me.
Or you'll die trying.
Or maybe I would.
I love that about you.
How can I be a Daedric Prince?
A fair question.
You won't, really.
At least I don't think so. But you'll have power. My power.
The power
Try
to
not
be
lose it. It's a
me.
pain to replace. But for all intents and purposes, you'll be me.
Me to fight the
for
him.
Since I won't be around. It's
I'll
simple,
be on
really. You don't
vacation.
think about it.
Being you. Why me?
Because you seem a nice enough sort.
Oh, well, thank you.
You've made it this far.
I guess that's
And
true.
If you don't, I'll swallow your soul and vomit it into the ever-filling chamber pot of the ageless.
That doesn't sound fun.
Mostly because I asked.
Do I get to wear a cool jacket? Where will you be?
Well, not here. Didn't I say that? I'm never here when Jiggalag walks. It's one of the rules.
But if I'm you,
told
wouldn't
you
you
too
be
much
here?
Listen to me. Prattle on. I can see your mortal brain straining. We'll talk more later.
And later is not now.
You've seen the great torch that burns brightly over New Sheoth. No, because it doesn't. It should, but it doesn't. You'll fix that. You'll go to Cylon and bring back the flame of Agnon to relight the torch. Oh, and take care with my minions at Cylon.
Don't beat him up
In their
too
eternal
badly.
quest to please me. They're constantly fighting over Cylon. It can be tiresome, but really, it's divine. Divinely tiresome.
Fair, fair.
Well, that's your problem now.
Or is it my problem? Because you'll be me.
See again until the great torch is lit. I wouldn't want to have to hurt you much. Oh, don't forget to make use of dear Haskell. Between you
That's
and
true.
me,
I did forget to summon
he's
him.
not summoned 3 or 4 times a day.
I don't think he feels appreciated.
They're getting more active every day. Not a good sign. You know what would be a good sign? Free sweet
True.
rolls. Ho, ho, ho. Who wouldn't like that? Shut them down where you can, and make sure to kill the priest you see around them. If you don't, they can reactivate the obelisk.
Which is a pain. It's like, well, I just took that down. Why'd you put it back up again?
They're the worst of all. My own subjects, working for the enemy. It's enough to make an old Daedric prince get
all
all
weepy.
It doesn't help that they're the ones who make the obelisks work. A little chanting, a little ritual, and
A little dance.
Knights of Order. Bad news. Kill them when you see them. But don't touch the corpse until they're really dead. Which they aren't until you deactivate the obelisk.
Yeah, I got that part.
The great torch shines brightly above New Sheoth.
A beacon
Beacon
for
of
hope.
hope for all the citizens. Except it doesn't. It's
Nope.
gone out. happens every time the Grey March begins, which it has. Makes all of my subjects uneasy, tense, homicidal, some of them at least.
Most
We
of
need
them.
to get that torch relit before the place falls apart.
Yeah, probably. He loves to talk, despite his insistence that I stop asking questions.
That's where you're going to get the Flame of Agnon.
Do you listen to anything I say? Not really, I'm mostly reading it.
If not,
Do my ears work? I've got too many of them to tell you that. You know how many guards have given me their ears? At least 18. Which is
torch. How are you going to
36 more than I need.
do what me tells ya? It's what's used to light the great torch. Haven't we covered this? You'll find it in Sylarn, guarded by my saints and seducers. Aren't you the curious one?
Uh-huh.
You know what they say about curiosity, though.
It summoned a lion?
It killed the intrepid adventurer who really should just be doing exactly what I say at all times.
But you've said a lot. I can't do everything at once.
Grey March by becoming me. Or a version of me.
A version of me. Not me exactly. Because if you were me exactly, then you would have already known what to do. And I know what to do. But I'm telling you what to do. And you're not me yet.
He's on his way. So I'm on my way out. It's terribly inconvenient, don't you think?
You're the kind of guy you see join a party and you're like, well, you know what, my ride's here.
Is to make my people feel safe. Otherwise, they tend to go work for him. It's annoying to tell the truth. A bit hurtful.
Pretty rude, yeah.
Every time. Join up with the enemy and become priests of order.
Pretty rude.
Come visit again.
What?
Look out your eyes.
Well, that is a pretty good skill. But check it out! With my power, you'll be able to do this too!
Yes.
Well, Haskell has just as many.
If only we could speak more often.
I'll be sure to summon you, Haskell. You know what? I will even... Oh, there it is. We'll even add you as a shortcut. Oh, it's the Chalice of Reversal. How'd that get there? Oh, and there's the gatekeeper head. Oh, and there's the torture cage. Yes. All my trophies set for all to see. I don't like it, to be frank. And I'm not. My name's not Frank. Well, now what? I should go get a different hat. Ah yes, Feldew with the Feldew effect. Wonder how that will work when I can make potions with only one ingredient. Will it make some sort of Feldew potion? Or will the game crash? Anything's possible, I suppose? These are also considered ingredients. Interesting. I can't help but wonder if I could make a potion from that, or if it would blow up. Possibly both. Note to self, keep one.
Blessings, citizen.
You know, I prefer these guards over the typical Imperial guards, I have to say. They're always yelling and being like, "You have my ears." But, you know, these guys, girls, are just like, "Blessings," and then they move on. Feels kinder. Less I'm in your face. Hello! Why are you two hanging out?
You got some skooma. Goodbye.
They are nostalgic, but nostalgia doesn't mean good. Like, I'm nostalgic for Hey You Pikachu, but that game is a truckload of garbage. No offense. Why are these here? But maybe that'll be it for today. Little snowflakes coming off my blade. That's pretty cool. No pun intended. Ta-da. Yeah, I am hungry. So, I think I will be taking a break here to go find food. So, thanks a lot for watching and hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed our adventures through the Shimmering Isles. I don't know how much is left, but as you've seen from the map, it's pretty big. So it might take us a while to get through it. And I hope it's still enjoyable to watch, even as I ramble on like a madman, but it's fitting for where we are. But I will probably see you tomorrow with either more of this, or if I decide to play something else, more of that. It could be this, could be that, could be anything. But I hope to see you there either way. Thanks again for watching, hanging out, and just being you. That's the best you could be. But the me right now is hungry, and that's kind of the worst me that I could be. I think. There's probably worse me's out there. But anywho, bye for now.